It's Chache. What's going on, you guys? It's Chache back at you with another video, and we got the 20 win challenge coming up here this week, starting on Thursday. I don't know the date. I think it's the 22nd. I'll double check right here. The 21st. Okay, so 21st of March here. We have the 20 win challenge, and I got a couple tips to help you guys get that 20 wins. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start you off with tip number 1. So to help you guys get that 20 win challenge, the first thing you need to do is find a deck that you're gonna play in this 20 win challenge. And I always say you gotta play something you're comfortable with. If you don't know how to play Graveyard, don't play Graveyard in this 20 win challenge. You're gonna be versing guys that are really, really good, pro players even, in this challenge. If you're unlucky, you gotta verse somebody like Surgical Goblin, something like that. At 0 wins, I'm sorry, but do something you're comfortable with. You may have a chance to surprise somebody else rather than use a Graveyard deck you've never known, but it's meta right now. Alrighty, tip number 2 is knowing the meta and a little bit of deck building. Like I said before, you need to have a deck, but you also need to know what's meta right now. So, right now, at this moment of the recording, Lava Clone, P.E.K.K.A. Ram Rider, and I think Fireball Bait is probably the 3 most popular decks. This person I'm versing right now is using a normal Lava Hound deck, not the Lava Clone. But you need to make a deck around that. You don't want to be using Mega Knight with all small spells right now. Maybe like that Mega Knight Bait, Skelly Barrel. You don't want to use that right now. There's a lot of P.E.K.K.A. going around, as well as Lava Clone would just absolutely steamroll you if you don't have a Poison or a NATO. So deck building is pretty huge, as well as knowing the meta. Tip number 3 here, we got practice. That's gotta be the biggest thing you can do right now is practice. You have a couple days before this 21 challenge starts, so if you have gems, grand challenges are the closest thing you're gonna get to a 21 challenge. It's basically the same setup, 3 losses and you're out, unless they change it and make it 5 for some reason, which would make it a lot easier, but still, I doubt they would ever do that. So yeah, if you are trying to get this 21 challenge, the grand challenges are going to be the best thing that you can do. It also allows you to test your deck against other meta decks, because you're going to be putting yourself against random opponents. You don't know what deck they're playing, just like in the 20 win challenge. So that way you can try to see how your deck does against other decks there. Also, with grand challenges, if you have a couple extra gems to spend here, you obviously want to save some gems for this 20 win challenge. But if you have the gems, trying slight variations of your deck, maybe changing the small spell from Barb Barrel to Snowball, something like that, that'll help a lot throughout the game. As well as grand challenges, friends are one of the biggest and most important things to helping you guys get to the pro level. Or if you're just trying to get 20 wins or just high in this 20 wins, friends is a huge thing. It's free! Anybody can do it. If you have friends, if you don't have friends, I'm sorry, get some friends. It's not that hard. We can all be your friend. I'll be your friend if you need to. But basically with friends, the nice thing is you can practice the matchup. If you have a P.E.K.K.A. deck and you say, hey, Jimmy, I can't beat Lava Clone. He'll be like, hey, I'll use Lava Clone and tell you what's hard, what you do in the deck. So if I throw a P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge and you're Lava Clone, you only have 1 ground troop really. You only have that Skarmy, and that's about it. Skarmy and Lumberjack, but Lumberjack gets absolutely destroyed. So he could be like, hey, if I go Lava Hound in the back, just play a P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge. Okay, Jimmy, thanks. With that being said, the next tip is friends again. They're just such a huge part of this 20 win challenge. If you have friends, use them. If you don't have friends, get some. They can tell you how to win a matchup, like I already said, and it's also easier on the brain when a friend tells you, hey, what you did there sucked. Never go P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge like that. That's awful. It's way easier for a friend to tell you that than some random dude, hey Bob, on the street saying, you're trash, kid. Why would you P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge? So get a friend. It'll help out a lot. Alrighty, guys, tip number 5. This is going to be moving into when the challenge starts. So when you're in this 21 challenge, you've got to be focused. You're going to be going against really good players. So don't be in class when the teacher's giving a speech or whatever, giving her lecture, and you're under the table trying to play the 20 win challenge. Nah. You're trying to be in the 0.02%, maybe even 0.002, I forget the number exactly, percent of players if you're getting that 20 wins. So you need to be focused. No girlfriends yelling at ya, nothing like that. You gotta be 100% in the game. Alrighty, tip number 6 here. You gotta set standards for yourself. Just like when you're going out trying to get a girlfriend, you don't want to try to get the biggest, ugliest girl. You want to try to get the hottest babe on that beach, boys. So you gotta set standards for yourself. So 20 wins is a marathon, not a sprint, boys. So my personal standards is I have to go 8 wins before I can lose once. It keeps me on schedule because I can go 8 wins, get a loss, 16 wins, get a loss. I have that 4 that I got to crank out there. So it kind of equalizes itself. The first 1 to 4 wins is basically like a 0-win GC. The next like 2 is a 1 win, and so on and so forth. So set your own standards. Maybe it's 10 wins, maybe it's 2 wins. I don't know. If you're trying to get over 12 to get it on that profile, then you got to set standards for yourself. If you lose the first game, it's only 10 gems to get back into it, and you actually get, I think, 5 free attempts, so use them. If you get 0 wins and you get a loss or 2, get out of here. Restart that thing until you get 5 wins, and then you can continue on. Tip number 7, Friends Part 3, boys. If you don't get the theme by now, friends, friends, friends. If you haven't seen the show, just go binge watch it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But so if you find yourself not getting that 20 wins, you keep losing at 11, 15, 18, 19, and 3. Oh my God, that was me last year. Then your friends can really help out. They can join a call and help you, tell you what you're doing good, what you're doing bad, just like before it starts. You can do it during it. Maybe join a call. Maybe they can tell you, hey, I know this guy. He's using Lava Clone. That changes your entire mindset for the game. If you're using a P.E.K.K.A deck or a Golem deck, maybe you want to chill and sit back and just poison their entire push. That's what you need to do. Maybe that little friend coaching you throughout all of your battles is going to help you out there. Like I said before, for tip number, I think, 8, most pros don't get 20 wins their first time around. So, with that being said, you need to give yourself breaks. This is a marathon, not a sprint, boys. You can't just crank out 20 games. 20 times 3, if you're doing 3 games, or 3-minute games, is still an hour. An hour straight of just pure concentration. That's insane. You need to take a break. So if you guys just need to take a quick little nap there throughout the game, that's fine. If you need to, you know, take a chill pill, take a lunch, do whatever you need to do. You need to be completely in the game, 100% in the game at all times. Tip number 9 for you guys, nerves. How do you handle nerves? I know each and every one of you guys are going to get nerves. If you're in a situation where you're 19-2, you just got to let it slip. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Mom, spaghetti. No, but for real though, you guys need to take a break. If that's what you need to do to calm those nerves, it's a really good thing. And again, we got to go back to the friends. They can help you out so much in this challenge. If you guys have nerves, they can calm you down, maybe say something, maybe play a song, whatever you got to do to chill those nerves, you can do it. Also, if you guys are having nerves, your arms are sweaty, mom, spaghetti, whatever you need to do, take a break, take a breather. When you're feeling alright, hop into a game, play a friend on whatever matchup you feel least comfortable with. If you're rocking P.E.K.K.A and you say, hey, Lava's really hurting me, it's a really big struggle right now, play Lava. Have your friend play Lava. It'll get you comfortable. If you win the game, you're ready to go in there. You're going to get that 20-2 beautiful picture, not that 19-3 crying on the side of the street. And tip number 10, boys, the final tip of the episode. If all else fails, pay off Supercell. Well, boys, that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully, this helped you out. I want every single one of you guys to get that 20 wins. Be one of those like 9,000 people. I'm predicting it's only going to be 6,000 to 7,000 people are going to get 20 wins. So, if you're not one of those 6,000 or 7,000, try to get as high as you can. Get that profile picture up there. If you got to get 16 wins, 15, 18, 19, whatever you got to do. Hopefully this video helps. If it did, make sure to leave a thumbs up below and comment if you get that 20 wins. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.